Hey guys, today we're going to look at formatting an academic paper. I promise you that I will show my face on videos, but it is Friday before your class starts, and I had a root canal yesterday and my face is swollen. So that's one reason I'm not showing you my face. This is to teach you how to format a Microsoft Word document so you know how to, this is to teach you how to format a Microsoft Word document so that whenever you write academic papers, this is the correct format. This is a standard format. Obviously, if your teacher says I want something different, then follow what your teacher says, but this is standard. So my hope is that by looking at the worksheet that's on Moodle, watching this video where I talk about the worksheet, doing the matching exercise between statements and pictures on this worksheet, and then actually formatting a paragraph and uploading to Turnitin, you'll learn how to do this. Obviously, bring your questions to our next Zoom session so we can ask and answer in real time. So picture A, this is picture A. It's showing you how to change the line spacing. So most documents are double spaced, so that 2 is double spaced. And you find this line spacing option on a Microsoft Word doc here. And this is called the ruler, the ribbon. Sorry, it's called the ribbon. It tells you, save a file, home, if you want to insert a table, if you want to insert pictures, you want to change the margins, if you want to review for spell check, that kind of stuff. Some of you might know this and some of you might not. So again, I'm hoping that we have a live Zoom session too. I'll open up a Word doc and show you this again. This little tile here is where you change the line spacing, and we want our lines to be double spaced. You also come up here to add or remove spaces after paragraphs. You'll see it in another picture, but you're going to want to remove spaces after paragraphs so you don't get a lot of extra spaces on your pages. This is picture C. It goes A, C, B, so we could get 3 pictures on a piece of paper. Sorry. So picture C is showing you how to choose the font. So a standard font is Times New Roman. So you're going to click on the font, go back to picture A. See here, Times New Roman, that's the font. The different fonts are listed alphabetically. So Times New Roman starts with T. You're going to click on it and then scroll down and then highlight the Times New Roman. And that's how you set your font to Times New Roman. Picture B is showing you how to center. So come up here. Sorry, it's my little arrow. You see this A with the red line, and then you have left justify, center, right justify. The title is centered in only the title. Okay, that's where you center a title in picture B. Picture D is telling you to set the rest of your document a line left. So this is a line left. We read left to right in English. I know Arabic and Kurdish, right? You guys read right to left. So you tend to right justify. Not in English. English is left justified. We read left to right. So you want to click this tab after you've centered. So you center for your title. Then you come over here and you left justify when you want to start your text. Picture E is showing you how to set the margin. Here's your margin. We typically want 1-inch margins all around the page. That's your typical setup. So you'd highlight the tabs, and then you can slide it back and forth. This is the PDF, so I can show you that in Zoom in real time. Picture F is showing you to indent. Indent means to move your text to the right 1 tab space. So on your keyboard, you have a tab. You're going to hit that key once, and that's going to indent. So your normal margin's at 1 inch, and when you tab it, it moves over like a basically 5 spaces. Picture G is showing you how to remove the paragraphs, the lines after paragraphs, so you don't have extra lines when you're double spaced. If you don't remove this line after the paragraph, you're going to end up having 4 spaces. Picture H is showing you how to change the font size. We want our font size to be 12. I don't want ginormous font and I don't want teeny tiny font. It's 12, which is standard. Picture I is showing you what you set your margins at. So my left margin is set at, it looks like a 0. And the right margin is set at 6.5 on the ruler. Typically you have on a piece of paper, American system is inches, not meters and centimeters. So you have 1 inch margin on the left and a 1 inch margin on the right. And the piece of paper itself is 8.5 inches wide. So this margin is really, it's, 1 inch to be 0.5, sorry, that's 0, and it goes to 6.5. So you're setting your margins at 0 and 6.5, giving you a 1 inch margin on the left and on the right. Picture J is showing you, please don't start a line with a punctuation mark, in this case, a comma. I don't know why students do this. I think maybe it's because we tell you to put a comma before a fanboy, but you want the comma to be at the end of the sentence. It's still before a fanboy, but let the fanboy, in this case, the conjunction and, start the sentence. So just in your mind, remember, don't start a sentence with a punctuation mark. Some other things that I think maybe we need to highlight is a heading. Your academic papers will have a heading. So the heading starts with, I'm going to picture F, the student's name, the teacher's name. You can just put Miss Alex. You're going to be writing 3, comma, section 3, and then the date. Okay. So that's the video. What I'd like you to do is look at the pictures, and then you're going to answer these questions based on the picture. Let's do 1 or 2 together. So in which picture is the writer changing the font of the document? So remember, the font was the type of lettering we're using, and we like Times New Roman. So you'd come up and find the picture that showed me how to select Times New Roman. And that was picture, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's gone. Where is it? Someone stole my font picture. Sorry, here we go. So that would be picture C. So answer number 1 is picture C, because this is showing me how to select the font. Let's do another one. Which is the font the writer selecting? Times New Roman. In which picture is the writer adjusting the size of the font? So that's how big we want the letters to be. So you'd come up and you would tell me, sorry, I can't scroll. Old people, their hands don't work. Picture A. No, not picture A, excuse me. Bad teacher, mistakes are proof I'm trying. You'll get used to my weirdness. It's just the beginning. So which picture am I changing the font? No, not there. Here, picture H, and that's where I'm selecting the 12. A couple of things to mention. I think we might have missed this question. The title, when you're writing a title, do not bold the title. This should be unbolded. And then also, I don't know if you've learned this in level 2 or 1, you should have, and it's in that mechanics worksheet we did this week already. But typically the capitalization rules for titles are the first letter of the first word of the title, and then the letters of all the other important words. So the O in other, E in economics, S in sector, K in Kurdistan, D develop. You could say S and should too. Typically, we don't capitalize other articles, prepositions, or helping verbs. Just another thing to point out, because you're going to have to do that in your formatting exercise. So complete this activity by telling me which picture shows how to do the task that I'm asking. So for example, we'll do one more. Number 5. In which picture is the writer changing the space between lines? So we're doing that in picture, picture A, right? Here I'm selecting the line spacing. All right, so please complete this activity, and then I'll put an answer key on Moodle. Okay, thanks guys.